So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Against Indonesia.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Zico. Mendes receives him in a wide position. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get onto this? Oh, played right into his path. And he's in on, there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mbappe. Amat. Steaming on goalwards, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Zico, and this is Drogba. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Raul, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end. But defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! It's hit the upright. Great ball, chance! Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have our breakthrough. And takes a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he was quick to react.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Out towards the flank. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. It's played through for him. And he's on. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Is number 22.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bernardo Silva. And it's come back to the keeper.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. Tries to play it through. Here comes... There's the header! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaïre-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically accomplished at that age. But he's got the passing and dribbling skills to be trusted. And I think everybody is on board with that already.
Ah, he's given it a shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
The goal scorer.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Number
Yeah,
66.
Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's good play. He's having a go! And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
And this is Lewandowski. And Messi!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that had the makings. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Zaïre-Emery really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Zaïre-Emery. Now it's Messi. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. Oh, that's a brilliant save! He's shooting! Here it is, crossed in. And That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 20 coming on the field is number 7.
And the second half gets underway.
Substitution.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Salah. And it's Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement. No way through there. Lewandowski is onto this. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Arhan. Played back in.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Number 8.
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mohamed Salah! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, nicely intercepted. He's found a way through.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 3 coming on the field is number 2.
Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Saliba. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Bade.
Two added minutes
Fernandez.
have been indicated.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Robertson is always looking to play quality ball. Oh no, what has happened here? The ball is loose and the chase is... Takes a shot! Off the post! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Little decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass. And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Good chance! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That has been cut short. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. He's gone direct here. Now it's Valverde. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! They're going to be quick to... In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. Manchester United are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your...
And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. This looks promising. Indonesia given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Indonesia can try it again now. Indonesia have their third corner. Swings it across. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well timed, excellent interception. Manchester United deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, he really should. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's had a hit. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Arhan pinches it off him. And he cuts out the supply.
2 added minutes
To stoppage
has been
time, whistle
indicated.
due any moment. It's a threatening ball. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Camavinga. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gets into some space. And he's straight offside. Rafinha. And it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well played. No way through. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And And the comeback is
The
complete.
goal scorer for Manchester
Oh,
United.
one moment you're in possession,
After
the next you're picking the
64
ball out of your own
minutes
net. That
Number
one will
17.
sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things
Coming
quite
on to
uncomfortable
replace
for them.
him is number 20.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've
Substitution
done the
for
hard part
Indonesia.
now, Peter. Can
Number
they
10.
cling on? Or even
Coming on
better,
the
can they get
field
another?
is number 25.
Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Can he get it through?
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Arhan.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, he's burst through. Valverde receives it in a good position here. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Knocks it out wide. Camavinga spots it and intercepts.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It'll be a throw-in. Valverde. Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 12. Number 14. Number 22. Coming on the field.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times,
I'm
they
afraid to
ended
tell
up
you
with
that we're
nothing.
expecting traffic to be heavier.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest.
Indonesia against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly...
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Clipped into space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's been cut out, well played. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. And he was quick to react. Koundé has it in a wide position. Big header! Oh, sweet feet. He's tried one!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's found a way through. That's an excellent interception. Khan is there to clear. Park Ji-sung. Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Schneider. And now the breakaway. Well timed, excellent interception. That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. And it's made its way to him. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's forced to go back. Oh, this looks sharp. Spread out to the left. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
On this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Played towards the other side.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Hazard! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Milan have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now, can they get him away? Hazard. He has found the way through. And he climbs up big! Well, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Looking to play him in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. No, that's been intercepted. And he skips past his man. That's a shade optimistic. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11. Number 6. Coming on the field. Number 10. Number 15.
And back it goes. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 3.
Indonesia with their first corner.
Coming
the
on
first
the
in the game
field,
for either side, actually.
Number 22. Number 23.
And it's been taken short. Tries a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 2 then. Ball comes in, and out it comes again.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Can he finish? It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
The goal scorer for Milan.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Number 20.
Milan
Coming on the
are
field
now
is
luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Chance! And yes, it's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Indonesia.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Indonesia against Milan.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolute big header! And he's done it! And the game springs instantly to life!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping...
Goes for a shot! No mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played out towards the right wing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played out to the left flank. Here's a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Indonesia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Back in once more. Van Dijk with the clearance. That'll be a throw-in. Out to the left it goes. Can he get onto this? Barella. And it's Marino. João Pedro. Ambitious ball here. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And he's worked it through. And he's straight offside. Bastoni, João Pedro, and Guardiol. Now it's Marino. And it's Barella. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
And it's Barella. This looks promising. And he's being shifted off it. Camavinga.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lovely close control. And here's Messi. That has not gone well. Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Indonesia absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one.